delivery service, Jasmine Taylor.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I would like to share with the group tonight about a couple of days' work I did last week assisting an organisation that I'm currently completing a personal development course through. As part of my commitment to this 7-month course, I have signed an agreement to participate in an activity called assisting. On arriving to the office where I was to assist, I had a massive string of issues with being there. In fact, I'm going to say I didn't want to be there. And I made it my mission to make everyone that I spoke to wrong, and I was going to make them feel insignificant. This is true. The work that they had me doing for those 2 days was administration. And it was admin work in preparation for the weekend ahead, where 70 participants from all over Australia and some internationals had flown in for. I was to be a part of this weekend also, but I had a massive issue being allocated this administration work. This was one of those situations where I could feel myself trying not to be angry and frustrated, so instead I would smile, and my strategy was to be slightly cold in my approach so they would get the message that I wasn't happy. Firstly, this did not make me feel very good about myself or the situation. And secondly, it got me thinking about who I was being in the face of service, and some examples of some extraordinary service that I have received in my life. 2 examples, upon reflection, have stuck out for me. The first example is a Qantas flight from Melbourne. Now, this was about 10, 12 years ago, back in my party days when I was living in Sydney. I'd been out all night, and I knew in full knowledge that I'd had an early morning flight to catch to go and see my parents. I hadn't packed my bags, and I thought I'll just have a couple more drinks, or we'll just keep, I had a great night. Great night out with my friends. And I basically sat out all night, and I quickly raced home and packed my bags in a real rush. Got to the airport, went through the baggage security section, got on the plane, and I was in such a state, and I had worked myself up into such a stressful state that I was pressing the attendant button, and this attendant came to see me, and I'm in tears, like I'm bawling my eyes out. I was trying to ask him for food. I was trying to find out whether he was, that we're going to get food on this flight, and the only word I could get out between all my tears, my blubbering mess, was food. So this man went away, and this flight attendant went away, and he brought me back a packet of tissues, and I'm sobbing my eyes out. My life is falling apart. And he said, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And sure enough, this guy had gone to the first class service section of the plane and got me this most beautiful food, and brought it back to me. And the plane hadn't even taken off. We were still in Sydney. So my second example is service by my parents. Recently, as you heard in my speech just before, I had to travel to Brisbane to attend the funeral of a girlfriend. From the moment my friend and I had arrived, my mother and father did nothing but serve my friend Shelley and I. This included airport pickups, cooking meals, making up beds. Mum and Dad even attended the funeral with us. They wiped away our tears, and they gave us so many cuddles. It was just beautiful. My parents did nothing but love and serve us in a moment that we needed to be looked after. We were given everything we needed and more. What I got throughout the course of the 2 days of doing this admin work was that it wasn't about me, and I didn't need to make anyone wrong. This organisation is about contributing to other people's lives. They're in the business of transformation, And given that I'm a complete expert in the field of administration, I was able to make a contribution. I suddenly looked at assisting work as an opportunity, administration excellence with Sydney City Views. So we'll leave the group with this quote I heard recently. You don't need to have a college degree to serve, just a heart full of love and a soul full of grace. Thank you.